Okay, before Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Uh, First of all, let us give all thanks to our God. Allah has given us a lot of mercies and blessings till we can get together in this beautiful place. Secondly, may salawat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Peace be upon him, who has brought us and guided us from darkness to the lightness, namely Islamic religion, and the true religion in hereafter. Thirdly, I would like to say thank you very much to my rector, Abdul Aziz MR.Zai, and my lecturer, Mr. Zainuddin. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Sodikul Hakki. You can call me Kiki. I come from Jawa Urip Kerajaan Probolinggo. I was born in May 2005. Okay, here I want to speech. The title is about globalization. Uh, that so many of us are here today is a recognition that the threat from climate change is serious. It is urgent. It is urgent, and it is growing. Our generation response to this challenge will be judged by history. For if we fail to meet it boldly, swiftly, and together, research, consigning future generations to an irreversible quotation. And as of that, uh, or so that we must know the all of level. And these are the word President Obama used to begin his global warming speech before the United Nations summit in the 2009. Just Google for global warming and you will get almost 65 million pages of result. The subject has certainly drawn a lot of attention. But just what is global warming? What is causing it? What effect does it have on the causing it? What effect does it have on Earth and in inhabitants? What are some possible solutions? There are the questions that I will be addressing in this short informative speech today. Global warming is the gradual increase of the temperature of Earth's atmosphere and oceans over the past century. The average temperature have gone up by just over 1 degree. This may not seem like much, but many scientists agree that the Earth temperature are starting to increase faster rate. What causes it? Global warming occurs when greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and methane trap head inside the Earth's atmosphere. Think about what happens when you open your car door after the window have been rolled up. On a hot day, heat from the sun enters the car, but the frame of the car prevents it from escaping. To a small extent, here's a presentation of what happened during global warming. Burning fossil fuels like uh, petroleum and deforestation both contribute to the problem. What effect does climate change have on the Earth and its inhabitants? Global warming has already started to affect the Earth in several ways. Arctic glaciers have begun to melt, threatening indigenous life such as the polar bear. polar bear melting glaciers also cause sea levels to rise. This can become a problem for lowland areas like the islands in the South Sea Island. Ocean temperature have begun to rise. This causes some of the algae to die, which can affect the entire food chain. What are some possible solutions to the problem? And there are ways we can combat the effect of global warming. The claim, the claim from this globalization uh, is is law in the United States that attempt to protect or improve the earth, air, and atmosphere. Some of the components of this law include limited harmful vehicle emissions and passing out the use of chemical damage of the ozone layer. On a more personal level, we can work to prevent global warming by planting trees and by carpooling. Climate change is seen as a serious threat that is receiving serious attention worldwide. Hopefully, this global warming speech has helped inform you of what caused it and the effect is that it has on the earth. It is up to you to decide how you can help to do something about it. Humans, we are believed to be the smartest creatures on earth. We have our own special way of communicating and acting around others. And in fact, every single day we talk and behave so that our word and action made the primitive expectation of society. I like to think of my entire body as a coffee machine. My heart, the multicolored coffee burn before they are ground. My mind, the filter, and my word and action are the coffee. And what happens to coffee bean before you put them in the dimension? All of them are multicolored and special in their own way. But after they are grow up and blended together, the inequality which in earth being is obscured once they have traveled through the filter. All people can see is just the plain coffee that they wanted. Nobody will ever see the rainbow color. Be in the dark and brown liquid. Just like nobody can see your initial thought and delicious that are at conflict with you with your word and action. All that people can see and taste in the generic finished product. Maybe you are afraid that if you do not filter your original ideas and intention, other will reject or dislike you. Perhaps they will see your ideas and delicious as too strong or too bitter. So and you intentionally feel the need to change or to filter your coffee beans. People will be so surprised if they say, "So, my original coffee bean." They won't be sold when they fall out. They fall out into your face, causing a permanent red mark. And if others touch the victim or touched something that had touched before 2 seconds had passed, they won't be infected as well. frankly, I was dreading to see what that that can look like. When I got the underside, I was astounded. I had never seen that many students call about something. I quizzed my way into the center of the circle, but the plague was nowhere to be found. All in saw were the black of two or three tail guys dressed in our school uniform. And in our school uniform, they all seemed to be pointing and talking to something on the floor. Even though I didn't quite get what they were saying, and I called. Uh, when I saw that most of the online spectators were logging, so I logged with them as if the thing the tall guys were saying were amusing in some way. After a while, I actually started to enjoy myself. Gradually, the guys of the back started moving aside. Gradually, the guys at the blank started moving aside. My heart beat rapidly as I stretched out my neck for a better view of the inner circle. I was actually expectantly to see a monster looking plague of perhaps a clone of Frankenstein of something, but to my surprise, it was just a normal boy. Uh, he might not have been the most stylish person I'd seen. Monster looking playable or perhaps a clone of French grain of something. But to my surprise, it was just a normal boy. He might not have been the most stylish person I'd seen. He might have had glasses that were way too big for his face. He also may have a birthmark that covered up a little less than one third of his face. But to me, he was just a normal human being who deserved to be treated like one. The smile gradually faded from my face. It was then that I realized that night that this was not a game. This was not something funny. This was many drug and idea going through my mind, and I was just overwhelmed. I remember thinking and asking myself question like, so I go in and help him. So I at least stop it and tell and do it. But instead of following my heart and doing what was right, I froze there like a statue to stock to event. The feeling of complete melancholy. I want to tell everybody that they did not have the right to pick on a boy one third of their size. They did not have the right to tell a boy that he was beautiful just because of a subtle birthmark on his face. I want to tell them that they were the definition of ignorance and failure. I want to tell them that what they were doing was wrong. But instead, I walked away and let the victim down. 3 years have passed since the incident, and a lot has changed and happened. But strange that skin is as clear and conscious in my mind as it was then. The regret uh, formed on my heart. and never seem to heal. It is like a curse that can never be broken. Albeit he has forgot and helped me for what I have done, and I have had myself for not speaking up, but I know that is too late now, and I have already lost a chance to be brave and to myself. Maybe that's all for me. If they are good, they are not good. I say I'm apologize and thank you to all of to my rector who has given me a short time to deliver my speech. Uh, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.